This is the driver's perspective. Magnificent interior on this CLA 35. I think Mercedes has done a phenomenal job on this interior. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Found another CLA 35. I have the key right here. In today's video, I'll show you guys all the exterior features of the CLA 35. Take a look at the interior and listen to the sound from the engine. First off, this CLA 35 is finished in a gorgeous white, polar white exterior color. Features a 2-liter inline-4 turbo engine producing 302 horses with 295 pound-feet of torque. Retail price $54,000. Take a look at the engine, producing that staggering 302 horses for a 2-liter inline-4. Love the single red stripe on the engine, AMG in silver inscription. And back here you have your VIN number. Also you have this AMG bar which runs along from this side to the other side. True AMG. Lovely cover on the hood because the engine, as I imagine, produces a ton of heat, but it's very fuel efficient. Let me know what you guys think about the 2-liter inline-4 turbo engine on this car, producing 302 horses. It has the AMG twin 5-spoke rims. Has the AMG night package, which offers you black side mirror housings and the high gloss black elements around the exterior. On the windows, chrome door handles as well. Gorgeous, magnificent rear taillights, LEDs. And also you have the rear spoiler affixed on the trunk right here. Let's start from the back. You can see you have AMG branding on the left hand side, Mercedes at the center, CLA 35 on the right. These are full LED taillights. The trunk, take a look at the trunk space, pretty decent size. You have AMG branded floor mats inside. That's your trunk space. This one does not have the electronic trunk close. So to close the trunk, I pull on that lever. And there we have, trunk is closed. Appreciate the rear diffuser. Think it looks magnificent. Talk about the tires. These are twin 5-spoke rims, AMG rims. Let's take a look at the size on these tires. Is 235/40R18. These are 18-inch rims. Because of the AMG night package, you have a black high gloss element on the side of the car. Take a look at the front. Slightly aggressive, not as much with an aerodynamics package. You do have some very aggressive elements at the front. Larger air intakes on either side, high gloss black elements. You have those fins, 2 parallel fins on the air intakes, an even larger air intake at the front with the high gloss black element along here. You have the twin bar on the grille next to the Mercedes emblem. Active distance Distronic systems go right here. You have a forward-facing camera right here, which works very well with your radar technology at the top with the active distance Distronic systems. You also have AMG branding on the right hand side. You have some sensors down here as well. LED high performance lights. These are the LED high performance lights. Standing back, you can really appreciate those Check out the LED high performance headlamps, lights. It has one eyebrow at the very top, which also happens to be your indicator. So you can see that one eyebrow at the top. You have another slightly smaller eyebrow at the bottom here. And what I love about this CLA 35, you have those lovely AMG power domes at the top. I think they give the car a very aggressive look on the hood of the car. If you look at these on the more aggressive GT63S, those are even more pronounced. Those are the AMG power domes. Offers you aerodynamics benefits. Black side mirror housings on either side. You can see right here says LED high performance. Gorgeous headlamps on this car. Good set of headlamps on this car. Right here says Mercedes-Benz, and inside is LED high performance. Those are the LED high performance headlamps on this CLA 35. This car also has the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system. You also have turbo 4MATIC inscription on the left. There is another one on the right hand side. Let's go to this side so you can take a look at that. You can see the turbo 4MATIC inscription on the other side. As I mentioned, AMG Night Package offers you these high gloss black elements around the windows. And I can tell you right off the bat, opening up the door, you can see these are frameless doors. The interior is the black MP text with Dynamica. Very good material on the interior. Feels very soft. Red contrast stitching on this leather. You have one speaker down here. There is another one up here. Storage netting inside. Really admire the red contrast stitching on the leather. Looks gorgeous. And you can sit 3 adults in the back here very comfortably. Let me open the other door so you can really see from that perspective. So really appreciate the design on this car. You can see 3 adults in the back. And I just love these seats. I really just love these seats. They present a very sporty look on the car. Really appreciate the design. And you have this suede material on the leather with the red contrast stitching. Absolutely gorgeous car. You have 2 air vents for your back passengers. Down here you have USB-C charging and some storage. I appreciate the AMG Performance steering wheel, flat bottom leather with the red contrast stitching. Tell me guys what you think. Leave some comments on the descriptions. Tell me what you think about the interior of this car. Taking a look at the rear seating. Love this material with the red contrast stitching on it. And then for those new parents, you do have car seat hooks right here on either side. So if you have some twins or 2 kids, you can put their car seats in the back. You have black seat belts on the back side. Let me know what you think about the interior on this car. I just love these seats. You have cup holders here. I'm just going to open up one. So cup holders tucked into the armrest. gonna close that. Let me open up the front door, and you can see these are frameless doors on this car. Red contra stitching on this leather. Closing the back door, just like that. Let's take a look at the driver's perspective. Memory seating 1, 2, 3. Aluminum pieces on the door. Love these window controls, very good quality. This button here locks the back windows so your kids cannot open it. You have these buttons here for your side mirrors and some storage down here, speaker system down here as well. This is the driver's perspective. Magnificent interior on this CLA 35. I think Mercedes has done a phenomenal job on this interior. As you can see from the driver's perspective, everything is within reach, which is what I love about Mercedes-Benz. You can see everything is within reach. You don't have to struggle too much to get to the functions that you need inside the car. You have controls on this steering wheel for the instrument cluster at the front. The right controls control the center display up here. That's your gear lever, reverse, neutral, drive, park, paddle shifters, downshift with the negative, upshift with the positive. Then you have your windshield washers. Options are down here. Cruise control options are down here. Resume set, which allows the car to maintain distance to the car ahead of you. You also have your telephone options down here. This car has voice activated system. Now check this out. Hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
I'm hot.
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side to minimum.
As you can see, this car has voice controls. All you gotta do is just say, hey Mercedes. And the car responds, hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
And that's how you do it. Now I feel very comfortable right now. Everything is within reach. Let's look at the center console. You have a bunch of options. You have your home button. This one lets you control the media options, and your back button. You have volume controls on and off, navigation, radio. You have your telephone, as well as your dynamic select control right here. So this is your dynamic select. Other options you have inside the car. You have the center display. This is fully touch screen. You can navigate through these different menu options. You have your telephone, you have your navigation, radio, media, comfort, AMG track pace. Says use this on racetracks only. You don't want to use that, but I'll show you the different options. So you have drag race, I can turn on the ignition, and this one has telemetry, shows you how you're driving. For your track pace, it does come with a track pace app. Go into that. You can authorize a new device, deauthorize the device, and all the other options. You also have the track race. Let's go back. You have comfort, lets you adjust your seat kinetics. If you have more than one driver, you can adjust how comfortable you want to sit. This car has ambient lighting. You can select different colors, multicolor. You can have multicolor animation and other effects on the car. Right now it's set to red moon. This is your media, radio, take a look at the navigation. You can see this is your maps. Large 10.25-inch display lets you visually see everything within a couple miles at least. Then you have your telephone. You can go into that and connect your device. You can connect up to 2 devices, phone 1 and 2, and browse through your contacts and dial from down here. But it needs you to connect your device for that to work. Therefore, those are the options on this CLA 35. Looking at the passenger's perspective, memory seating 1, 2, 3. Lovely on this car. Circular air vent on the right hand side, speaker system. Take a look at the options for your emergency services. You have SOS button right here. You have your reading lights, the rear light. These are your reading lights, and the main light at the top. Let's turn that off. You can also open up your sunroof above. It's a large area, large viewing area for the night sky on that. To close it, you just pull the lever and that closes. Then you have storage for your sunglasses up here. The sun visors, pretty decent size. You can open that with the light at the top. You have 1 speaker up here for your voice activated systems. So these are speakers here right next to the sun visor. When I open up the other one, that's your sun visor. You have this slot here for business cards or other type of cards. It could be credit cards. Then you have your light up here. That's a speaker right above for your voice activated systems. I'm going to close the other side visor. You also have reading lights at the back and a coat hanger hook on the other side. Same as the other perspective here. And that's a view from the front looking at the passengers in the back. Love the seat design on this CLA 35. So guys, let me know what you think about this car. Make sure you leave some comments. Tell me what's your best feature on this car. I think I love everything about it. Let's can close your side mirrors with this button in the center. You can close them in and open them outward. You can control how wide you want your side mirror using this button here. Just like that. And then on the other side, you can do the same thing. Adjust your side mirrors so you can see your blind spots or close to your blind spots on the car. You have 2 cup holders here. You have NFC charging down here. You have USB-C charging down here. You also have power outlet on the right hand side. These are decent sized cup holders. Now if you're driving, you just want to rest your hand on this and make use of your trackpad. So this is your trackpad. You also have additional storage down here. You do have USB-C charging inside as well. Decent sized storage inside. Black liquid trim on this, which is also a fingerprint magnet. So this will actually smudge very easily on this car. And that's the perspective from the driver's side. Very good quality material inside the car. You have one circular air vent up here for your climate control systems. You have 3 over here, and you have 1 over here. You have AMG branding. Love these diagonal stripes, black and silver, on the upper dash. Looks very magnificent. Love this material, the texture. If I can just come in and zoom in, really appreciate the texture inside. And then you have airbag systems at the top here. You have 1 speaker system up here. Take a look at your circular air vents, which you can actually control in this fashion. So if you want to direct the air towards you, you just pull that lever. So these are the turbine looking air vents. They look like a set of water turbines for your electrical production. And then here is the AMG High Performance steering wheel leather with the red contrast stitching. You have controls on either side of this steering wheel to control your displays at the top. Now let me close the door, and I'm gonna turn on the car. The car is on. I really love this AMG display. This is a lovely theme on this car. I'm gonna turn off the air conditioning. Your climate control is down here. You can increase the heat and decrease the temperature. Add temperature, decrease the temperature. You have AC, passenger airbag. You have your hazard button down here. Then start, stop engine button right here. High gloss. This is the black lacquer trim on the upper dash. Take a look at the leather wrapped dash. Leave some comments, let me know what you think about the upper dash on this car. Do you love it, or what do you think? Everything is within reach inside this car. Believe me, if you're 6 feet tall, you will fit very comfortably in the car. Taking a look at the driver, this is one good position to be in right now inside this car. You have paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. So you have the downshift and the upshift has a plus. This is your gear levers up here. You have reverse, neutral, drive, park. So to park the car, you press this button here. So if you want to drive it, you can engage the drive, release the parking brake, which is down here. Again, CLA 35, absolute magnificent car. If you want to get this car, check out the link in the description. I'll post the details about the car, and there's a phone number you can call to get your hands on this brand new CLA 35 in a polar white exterior color. The retail price on this CLA 35 is $54,000. Make sure you check it out. Give the video a big thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. And that's pretty much the CLA 35. Until you get you on the other side, have a good weekend.